What's good, everybody? I'm here with Irv Ackerman and Jay Chaplin. What's good with you boys?
What's up?
Good.
Y'all, I'm so stoked to get you back on, Irv.
I know, man.
Chap's been a mainstay, man,
I know,
because
right?
y'all, the dude is so fucking intelligent, bro. I gotta keep him around.
Thank you. People get bored quick.
Yo, no bullshit though.
Three
Like
in a
I
row,
get, yeah, you know what though, dude? Like literally, there's so much shit that like you bring to the table too, and it's like, Irv, man, I've been trying to get you again. We've been talking about it for a little while now, and I fucking love it, dude. Like today was kind of weird, but it worked out. I'm fucking stoked to see you guys here, man.
You're like, yo, how about tomorrow, 7 o'clock, 6:30? I'm like,
Let's do it.
all right.
Well, bro, I appreciate you guys for real though, because like I was getting to a point where I had to get a fucking episode out.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's like I'm going fucking camping this weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just sprung it on me. Like, yeah, we're going to Watkins Glen this weekend. I'm like, okay. And we're leaving Friday at noon. I was like, what the fuck,
48
dude?
hours
I guess
notice.
I'll pack a bag.
Yeah, I'll get ready. I guess I won't go to work on Friday. The fuck do you mean? But anyways, fucking what's new, man? There's just so much to fucking talk about, dude. There's so much going on out there in this fucking crazy-ass world right now. As I'm going to fire up this blunt, dude.
It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, it's a new topic daily almost.
Well, it's crazy how topical things have been. Like we were just talking about, the Freedom of Information Act. For anybody that's listening, if you have the Newsbreak app like I do, then chances are you've seen the article saying that, something like 24 officers had Freedom of Information Acts filed against them.
I think they did it for 24 cases.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Oh,
24 different cases or incidents that have happened. They want the reports released of what actually happened.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to
think
actually
that's what it
read
was.
the article, but either way, we were talking about how these police officers fucking are against it, like the corrections officers and the union and everybody else, because they don't want their dirty laundry out there. And you're a public servant, man, allegedly. We're supposed to know what we're dealing with here.
Everything, yes.
Irv said it a couple minutes ago, like, how do you have a bunch of psychopaths running around on the force, cracking people's fucking heads?
By design?
Well, for sure. And, all right, so quick question for you guys, and it's great to have both of your guys' perspective. Do you think in the fucking academy, dude, that they're just like, you know what, we're going to crack fucking heads today? If you see a black guy,
no, but I think that they're trained the same way the military is these days, and it's fear and fear mongering, and every suspect could kill you, and the most simple, which to some extent it is true. Any traffic stop could be a deadly situation for a police officer.
You never know who you're pulling over.
You got more of a chance of getting ran over during a traffic stop than getting shot. That's by far the truth statistically.
Yeah.
But it's by design. We talked about it a little bit after the Black Lives Matter rally in Troy, and they had everybody mobilizing up at the college and military weapons and stuff. And
they had like 50 state trooper cars.
Yeah, they don't get geared up for no reason. They get ready for war.
Yeah. So, what do you think, Irv? What do you think happens at the academy, man? What do you think, like when somebody's green and they want to be a cop, they go to the academy for however long, like 6 months or some dumb shit. They got to probate, they got to prospect for 6 months.
Yeah, I think you come out with the academy, you get paired up with a veteran.
Right.
So if you get paired up with a veteran that's a straight dick, who's straight bust heads, you're going to have to either toe that line. And I have like a couple buddies on the force, but it's like cats won't talk to you.
Yeah.
Cats won't have your back if you don't stand with them.
You get blackballed.
On that. Yeah, it's like you out there on the street and you need your team on your back to get you.
Yeah.
But you're not towing the line, maybe we won't get you,
Oh, they won't.
They won't, exactly.
They won't. And that's what drives me probably the craziest about police and the government is like you don't like rats either. Like, let's be real here. You don't like being told on, but you're gonna work with rats. You're gonna pay rats. You're gonna and why, dude? Why is it allowed that they could take somebody like a 6'9" dude and make a deal and jam up like 50 other dudes on this dude's word? You know, somebody that's trying to save himself.
Well, I guess they figure they're getting 20 for one or something. You know, put 20
Yeah,
people away
suppose.
in one person's date. I don't know, but
They got a lot of money.
To go into the psychological aspect, I'll tell a quick story about a friend who went to Afghanistan, and he was in Fort Drum. He went to Afghanistan kind of at the height of everything after 9/11, and just to show you how they get into your head and can control you so easily and obviously there has to be slivers of truth in there. You're not going to believe it. So anyway, long story short, they fly, you know, however long it takes to get there, 20 hours, 20-something hours, and they don't just get there and go to sleep or anything. They're brought into basically like a classroom, sat down immediately. They have somebody come in, talking to them, and they bring in what appears to be an Afghan woman, dressed in the traditional head to toe and the garb, blah, blah, blah. And they're going
strapped with a bomb.
Well, they're going through and they're saying, you know, this is, you know, telling them basically who's friendly, who's not. And then they have this woman take off one layer and she's got 2 AKs. And then she takes off another layer and she's got pistols on. And then she takes off the head wrap and it's a man. And so basically from the second you get there, it's like, don't trust anybody.
Right.
The woman you see walking down the street may not be a woman. It may be somebody that's just going to kill you. So always be on your guard. Be ready to kill. I feel like police have that same militarized attitude that, you know, any situation you're going into it.
I think I said it to Irv on the phone the other day, was that, like, these police officers should have some sort of form of martial arts under their belt. The reason being is...
They're already pretty good at choking people out, aren't they?
Well, no, but here's my thing, though, is that they would have a better way of choking somebody out. Like, you should
have to meditate or something.
You can choke well, that too. DMT. Everybody's got to do DMT. But at the same time, you take a police officer who is afraid now. You're training him to be afraid of everyone, right? He's a bitch. Like, he's a fucking bitch. He's a Billy O'Neill. And it's like, what pisses me off is like, now that dude is more reliant on his weapon than he is his bare hands. You know, like, so if we got to wrestle, you're afraid to wrestle.
Or even just communication skills.
Yeah,
communication sucks.
Yo, it's the worst.
It starts with communication.
I begged the cop to talk to me, bro, and he smacked me in the face. You know what I mean? Like, that is fucking bananas. And I've never been in trouble, ever, you know? But either way, so... There's a lot going on. So the point was the Freedom of Information Act. How do you guys feel about that? Do you guys honestly feel, like, because me personally, I feel as though all that shit should be on the table. Like, all of it should be on the up and up. If I'm a felon, and you get to know that every minute of my life, then guess what? I get to know who you fucking beat up, or who you had a misconduct report written against you, or whatever reason. And you know what's fucked up even more? Is that I've tried to do it. Like, I've tried to file a complaint against an officer, and, like, you walk into the front of the police station, dude, and they're like, all right, well, who is it? You know what I mean? And why? Why do you want to do it? I'm like, dude, can I just get the paper? Can I just get the paperwork to file this right now? And he's like, oh, well, you got to wait for the supervisor. I'm like, dude, you're a bitch.
Yeah, you gotta.
You can't say that to them. They ain't going to help you.
Yeah. Well, this was after the fact.
Oh, you're just saying like he's a
but
bitch.
he at the front desk. You're getting curtailed, you know, immediately. So, but I believe it should be on the up and up for sure.
Yeah, it should be like for me, like Ward of Elite. They shut down the bridge, right? They made this thing like it was World War III. People were going to come over the bridge, right? Yeah. They put these big spotlights up on City Hall. Yo, 50 cop cars, state troopers, colony police, a group of all white dudes with guns, bulletproof vests, with the spotlight on. I'm like, I don't feel safe over there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and the historic thing about that bridge is the old heads in Water of Elite are like, oh, you know what we used to do to black people when they crossed that bridge?
Oh,
we used to chase them back across.
Yeah.
Like 40s, 50s, 60s. Like,
fucking
so
90s.
Historically for me, as a black man, seeing that through that lens, like seeing that history, for me, my history, I'm looking at that history like, I know what you used to do to those dudes coming across the bridge, trying to work, trying to go to the market, whatever. And here you guys are, 2020, just
ready,
protecting that bridge because we don't want those scumbags from Troy coming over here to our city. So it was the same thing, bro. Yeah. It was like 2020. I'm not saying they all had any ill will or anything, but through that historical lens in my eyes, that's how I felt about it.
Well, the culture is still there. The culture of oppression in general, and especially for people of color. Let's be, 100% clear. But police have always taken an us against them approach. Like, there's never been you know what? There's guys. Let's be fair. I'll be fair. And most people that listen to my podcast already know how I feel about police, so I'm not going to keep ragging on them. But at the same time, there are some good dudes. Very few. But if you have, what's the saying? How's the saying go, chap? If you have
the turd in the punch bowl.
Well, the turd in the punch bowl is a good one. A turd in the punch bowl. But no, if you have 100 bad officers and you have 12 good officers, you have 112 bad officers. Because if the 12 aren't going to do what you said and say, you know what, stand up and be an actual, take the foot off the neck. Push a cop. You know how huge it would be if one cop just fucking leveled another one? Like, yo, bro, you're fucking up.
That's what I would do.
I'd
be like, yo, bro, chill.
Chill,
bro. Like,
no question.
For my man, too, you my man, I don't want you to get in trouble for murdering this dude. Like, it's not that serious, bro. Get up off him. You know what I mean? Like, if you're really looking out for me, I would hope, like, you guys be like, Irv, stop hitting him. You don't need no more punches. Like, if we're out, you know?
You're going. You're begging for his life.
Yeah.
And his mom.
This is the significant difference, though. This is the significant difference is that we're talking gang culture. So in the public, you got to ride. You go against him, and like Chap said, career suicide. So now, when you really look at it, you're fucked. Like, you're talking about something you just put a whole bunch of time into, and this guy, you go against that police officer, like you said, now you're a rat. Now you're fucking, they can't trust you. They're not going to work with you. You're not going to have a partner.
And you're not going to just move to another precinct or whatever because, they're going to, why is he leaving the last place?
Papers.
Why did he leave the last place?
No, for real, though. Yeah. They will. They'll say, you left the 12. You're here over here. Oh, you're a rat.
Yeah,
you're a fucking rat.
But, I mean...
So it's gang culture. You're looking at it in the sense of, we're going to fuck this dude up. We're going to do what we got to do to get this guy in cuffs and detained, and we're going to tase him. We're going to beat the shit out of him.
Well, we have militarized. I don't know. People don't know if they're mercenaries. People don't know if they're troops. People don't know if they're police. Snatching people off the streets right now.
Well, they said they were federal police, right?
And then you see all this other type of stuff where they might be Blackwater or this or that.
I just seen or
whatever private mercenary company is that I don't know if Blackwater is still in existence.
Yeah,
are you serious? That money?
Come on, bro. You know they're already.
Well, I mean, as a company, I'm not sure if Blackwater is still in existence. There's definitely those private mercenary companies out there and paying good money and.
Yo, that really muddies the water too. Like, so you get all these mercenaries in Iraq and the Middle East. Like, these billionaires, like, what's it for a billionaire to pay mercenaries to go fuck shit up? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's nothing.
Go cause trouble in New York, make it look like XYZ with your mask, your whole shit. So, like, it's hard to even see, like, believe what's really going on, bro, with everything. That's the illusion right now.
Well, there's a lot of money to be made out of chaos and war.
Oh, for sure.
So whether it's in the streets or whether it's
for people like us, there's always something like that. That sliver. There's that sliver that's just like, damn, that could have been anyone. It could have been the white supremacists. It could have been the KKK dressing up as Black Lives Matter protesters. It could have been the police. It could have been the CIA. It could have been Blackwater. We don't fucking know.
Don't know.
We don't know. We have no fucking idea. And then you have these fucking federal agents that are just suited up in camos, not with no identifying nothing, not a fucking thing. Like, they're just, Yo, did you see what they're doing, though? I got to give it to my people out there. Yo, they're using leaf blowers, bro, to blow back the tear gas at these motherfuckers.
Nice.
Yo, brother, yo, you... $60, grab a fucking...
Bro.
Yo, dead ass. I was watching it the other day on YouTube, man, and they were literally taking the canisters, throwing them right back.
Talking about war, tear gas isn't that banned through the Geneva Convention?
It's not called tear gas, chap. It's called something else, so that way we don't have to fucking cross that line. Yeah, you know.
I'm pretty sure that's.
But they're tear gas
and
fucking citizens for sure.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's really crazy.
That is wild out there, bro. Like if you're gonna just snatch people and put them in vans, bro.
It's happening. It's like I'm trying to chill, live my life, but I know it's happening. Like, is it gonna go to the point where bullets are already flying technically, but the
bullet or the ballot.
You know what I mean? Like
never works.
Dudes is rocking.
Ever.
Should we get involved with a militia? Like, should we? You know what I mean? Like, what steps to prepare?
Whatever plans we would have would not be aired on this. But
to me,
just for anyone listening, it's not that I don't
like you.
There's
nothing we could do. I honestly believe
nothing.
That. We're powerless. I don't care
you can
how
have
many
all the guns you want.
Yeah, I don't care how many bullets I have in this house or guns or how trained I am. I'd rather have my finger on the switch to the power supply than a gun, or the switch to the water supply. I mean, they could turn off the water where we don't have water in our faucets at any moment. That's more powerful than any gun. Turn off the power for 2 weeks. Just
motherfuckers,
we're fucked.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do with my gun then? Eat it?
Yeah, you are.
Probably.
Well, shoot holes in the ground. Thing. Like,
within 2 weeks, I'll be putting that.
We could get banged with a solar flare EMP. Like, so like my mind's like always working and stuff. Like I know anything can happen any day, any moment. Like, and I got to game plan these scenarios in my head. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about if it already
Indian
happened.
Point power plant right down the Hudson from us.
Already
nuclear
happened,
power
dude.
plant.
There's a theory that CERN already fucking pushed us aside of the dimension. And the theory goes, is that CERN created the Higgs boson, but in the process destroyed our universe. And because it happened so fast, we just got we're thinking lanes on a highway for anybody listening out there for dimensional. You know, I'm no fucking physicist, but I can refer you to a couple videos on YouTube. Basically.
You stayed at a Holiday Inn last night.
Yeah, word. But basically, it would explode our reality. But because it happened in an instant, we didn't see it, we didn't recognize it. The Mandela effect, for a prime example. Why are so many people believing that something happened in this dimension, and then other people think that, like, no fucking way that didn't happen? I Love Lucy. You guys fucking know what, Chad, you gotta know what you guys know. What was the famous line Ricky Ricardo said to Lucy every time she got in trouble?
I don't know it that well. My mother and Jasmine both watch it like crazy.
Lucy, you got some explaining to do.
Yeah.
Ricky Ricardo.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't ring a bell.
Damn. Yo, but allegedly in the
there's
show,
a lot of
happened.
examples out there. Though.
Oh, there's a ton. You guys remember the movie with Shaq in it as a genie?
Kazam or something? Shazam?
See?
He was definitely in a movie, though, right?
No, it never existed.
I really thought it was Sinbad, though.
It was.
Yeah, you're right. It was Sinbad.
It was Sinbad.
Because Shaq was definitely in a movie where he was a genie.
No.
He was
wasn't
a big
Kazam.
genie, yeah.
Kazam or something, yeah. I'm looking at it right now.
There's,
you know what? Maybe it's the opposite.
Sinbad. It's Sinbad.
Maybe it's Sinbad that I'm thinking of.
You're definitely thinking of Sinbad.
I think it's the opposite. I thought Sinbad was the genie, and I think Shaq ended up doing it.
No, Shaq was the genie?
Yeah, Kazam, 1996 American musical fantasy.
But there's the
O'Neill is a 3,000-year-old genie who appears from a magical boombox.
is I have every single Shaquille O'Neal rookie card from that time era, and he's my dude. If he was in that movie, I would have saw it.
Man.
I would have saw it.
Well, the Bernstein Bears.
Oh, that's bad.
So the Berenstain Bears, right? Like, can we agree on that, or the Berenstain?
I've seen that one too, but I just honestly I don't remember when I was a kid. I don't
I
remember.
remember the Berenstein Bears. Like,
no, I remember them 100%. They had the cartoon
Steen
on
and not Stain. Like,
they had the cartoon on PBS.
Yeah, there's a fucking 1,000 examples, but the point of the thought was
well, it originates with Nelson Mandela, doesn't it? That they believe people remember that he actually had died or something.
All right, so millions and millions and millions of people, millions, all right, believe that Nelson Mandela died sometime in the 80s.
Right.
And seen it on TV, seen the processions, seen the fucking news, seen everything. And he didn't die until, the 2000s, you know? So the issue is that why do so many people, and you're talking about people all over the world. You're not talking about like a centralized group either. You're talking about everyone. So we'll get into the Mandela effect eventually, but at the same time, my point was that what if it's already happened, dude? What if we're just shifting dimensions, and it's getting weirder and weirder? Dude, we got fucking Trump as president. Okay. Shit's weird right now, bro. Shit's crazy weird.
I'm leaning more to assimilation, bro. Multiple assimilations. Like, how I'm looking at the world now, bro, is genuinely like it's the Matrix. Like, I can manifest what I want to manifest.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like we're all entangled.
Pearl's this shit.
Quantum entanglement, bro. Just snap, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we got shit going on the other side of the universe that are affecting our atoms and shit. That's
well, I feel as though that, like, we are connected with everything like that. But, see, like, I don't know, man. No question, a simulation is totally possible. And it's weird because it's one of those fringe fucking things, dude, where it's like, yo, you want to believe it, but you don't. And it's, for me at least, I don't know, man. Who wrote this program? Like, obviously, we would like to think the great architect of the universe or whatever, but
yes,
but I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, it's like
like you said. I mean, the fact that
creationism kind of
the fact that everything
that falls under
is made of the same thing. Like you said, you believe that we're made up
Stardust.
of the same atoms that are billions of.
So
that would point to me. That would point to a creator, like a creator that had all the same things in front of him and created all these different things from the materials that,
which is ridiculous.
The
right?
creator had.
Like,
well, but I mean, I had no question.
I don't know. I mean, I definitely believe in some sort of creation. I mean, it's just.
Listen, no, this is great. This is awesome because, like me, I don't believe in creation. I'm not saying I believe in like the fucking Big Bang either, dude, because that's like the mother of all impossibilities, you know. Oh, yeah. But and I can acknowledge that, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. I have no fucking idea. Like I like to put a real theoretical fucking thought to it, dude. Is I think really inconceivable. Like, because like Terrence McKenna said it best. Like, there's no human future. You dig what I'm saying?
But if it was all like just if we were all different in as far as species and like even planets, and then we would be different. Like you said, you believe we're the same. We're all made up of the same material. So that would point that we all came from one common.
That's
creation. One common pool.
So in the off
these materials. I mean, I hate to. We're humanizing a god. We're humanizing a creator. That's what when you start. You know, obviously no one knows, so it's so hard to even put your head around. But I think it just off the point you said, where you kind of feel that we're made up of all the same things. That's one of the things that has always pointed to me as like there's got to be a creator if there's one,
or like and just to play devil's advocate, if like we are gonna go with the Big Bang Theory, which is the mainstream shit, so fuck that in a sense. But that's the scientific standard right now, right? Everything expanded from the same singularity. So that would make us all the same material. You know, that make us all the same atoms, because you need certain what is it, fucking requirements to meet life, to have biological life, whether be it what it may, microbe or not, you know.
But the laws of thermodynamics
I don't know shit about
discount.
no
Well, there's only a few. I know the first two disproved the Big Bang, that one, matter cannot be created nor destroyed.
Right.
So if there was this little dot or whatever they say it was that was spinning and broke apart, where did the matter come from? And then the second law, if it's spinning in the direction when it breaks apart, every particle that breaks off should spin in the same direction. In our own solar system, we have moons, and I believe one planet that spin in an opposite direction. It's impossible. You know what I mean? Say so you have a ball spinning,
right,
and a tennis ball, and water's coming off of it. Those droplets of water are going to spin in the same direction as the tennis ball. Every single droplet of water.
Theoretically,
we have moons and a planet in our own solar system. So I mean, we don't even have to look that far off of Earth.
So what you're saying is like, so even extraterrestrial
I'm just
life.
saying, Big Bang is like that's an impossible.
Dude, I said it's the mother of
impossibilities.
Is it?
No, but I mean, like you brought it up because that's still a common thought, and for that to still be even like thought of, it's just like ridiculous.
Yeah,
even if you believe.
Well, this is what I mean. Though
they haven't disproved it though, so it's like,
bro,
or kind of have with their own science, though. You know,
I mean, dude, listen, no, we still have no fucking idea about nothing.
No,
like I think we've advanced enough where we can prove the Big Bang didn't happen.
I think if we're and me, I like to subscribe to the secret space program jump offs. You know. I think if we've gotten that far, we have communicated with some sort of extraterrestrial life that has been around a hell of a lot longer than us, we have some answers, you know, of what we're doing here, what it's about, you know, whatever.
Somebody knows.
Somebody has to know.
That's the secret.
Right, yeah. Somebody knows. I mean,
if
like,
they tell us, and they know what's up out there.
You know
what I mean?
Well, you know what? You know what's funny is George Knapp. I don't know if you guys got to checked out the Joe Rogan episode with George Knapp and Jeremy Corbell, but he was saying, "What if we're being harvested? Like we're we were put here to be harvested. So like when they're taking abductions and there's missing people, there's all this shit. Think about it like this: there's how many missing people?" And adults too, like so. Fuck the pedogate, sex trafficking.
That Walmart wall, bro, always got fresh faces.
Yeah,
for like as long as I can remember.
Yeah, but
every day.
So
every
where do
week,
these people
where
go?
Where are they going?
Where are they going, dude?
Pedophilia ring, part of them.
Oh, for sure. But let's look at the statistics though. If there's hypothetically, and I don't know the numbers.
Human trafficking, slave labor is still a huge thing all around the world too.
Yeah, no question.
Outside of even the sexual aspect.
For the people that are 100% disappeared, you know, nobody's seen them. Like, where are they going? You know, and it was just a theory. He was like, it's just, he's like, you never know. We could just be being harvested. And I was like, this motherfucker knows something. I'm like, they're plucking people.
You check out that Missing 411.
What is it?
Missing 411.
Oh, no.
It's like all of these people disappear in national parks. So, there'll be a kid with their family. The family turns around for 1 second.
The kid's gone.
Kid ends up like 8 miles away on a cliff that he could never scale.
What the fuck?
Never scale. They do helicopters. They do walk through with the dogs, everything. No sight of them. And then, 8 days later, they're on top of a cliff.
And he's just on a cliff.
On a cliff. No bruises, no nothing, just dead. Like, Missing 411 all over the national parks, bro. It is insane.
What the fuck?
Insane.
That's pretty nutty, dude. That's scary.
It's ran by, he was an ex-cop, David Polides. He's been just researching these stories.
I'll have to check it out.
Even a smiley face killer, bro, is like...
Yeah, and there's fair share of that shit going on, too. People are just fucking whacking people out.
Why don't they have a census for that shit? Like, I mean, you know who we are. You got our socials and shit. Like, why you want to count us? Like, find out where these fucking missing people are. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
but that's they don't want to. They don't want to. That's right. It's not feeding the sex trafficking. It's not feeding the pedophilia rings. It's not these. If this shit goes up as far as we think it goes and further, dude, shit, our reality is gonna flip on its fucking head, dude. Flip on its fucking head. Your social elite, your fucking presidents, anybody you ever trusted amongst the government, dude, is a fucking rapo.
Well, everything's shut down right now. I mean, even Hollywood, it's just like they're not making movies, they're not filming. It's
me and Chat were talking earlier, we're trying to look at, because he was saying that the government really doesn't give a shit about our health, but they're trying to protect us from something. Right. Like we're like, what's
or make
really
us feel protected?
Superman.
Like, you really don't care. Oh, you're gonna throw me $1,200 now? Like, you really love me, dude. Like all these years? Oh,
Trump's like, yeah, I'm trying to give more.
What's behind it? Could you guys think it could be like the pedophilia things going on? Is that the cover up? Like, is it two different factions?
I think
like people trying to release, or
I don't know, man. I think it's bigger. I don't know how it can get bigger than a pedophilia ring.
I mean, I
think it's bigger.
The two different factions thing is a good theory on it, or good thought.
Well, I think that's 100% accurate, because there's people that are chasing it down.
We're in a battle between two factions.
They have all the wealth, physical, monetary, invisible shit that they make up. Like, they have all of it. What else is there for them to do besides try to get more? And who are they going to get it from besides each other? Because they took everything we have.
Right.
It's almost impossible for to work any type of job and be a single person in any city in this country and actually live above poverty. And
they have
design. Everything.
It's by design. It's by design for sure. Because Pearly, what are you doing?
Pearl. We're all bugging about individual shit, but we're the 99%. No, and that's just the statistics. It don't matter. Like they're telling you, like, you motherfuckers are in the 99% and we're the 1%.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's something. Black, gay, straight. Like, no matter your affiliation, you in the group. Like,
the line's definitely been drawn.
Yeah, that struggle's universal almost now.
Yeah.
There's no middle class. There's no. It's pretty much gonna be rich or poor soon.
Yeah.
That's it. No in between.
Yeah,
very soon.
And for what? So for some fictional shit, you're living. Oh, cool! You got fucking 10 butlers and fucking a Rolls Royce. Oh, that's cool.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, man, and that's why I think it's bigger. I think it's so much bigger because they have to know money doesn't matter. Like, sure, wealth,
pride, ego, all that stuff.
Ego is a huge thing.
Yeah.
Ego is huge, and I can see that because I was going to say something to you about it the last night. I won't, put out any like institutions or anything, but I had seen somebody get a couple like badges made, and I was like, oh, they fucking love their gallantry. It's like they love the gallantry. Right. It's like I gotta have my dick swinging right out, like
the old penis pointer.
Yeah, yo, for real. It's like a fucking notch on your belt, dude.
Yeah.
And for me, I used to be like that egotistical where I had to have this shit to show off, and nowadays it's like, I don't even want to be seen most times. Like,
yeah, right.
I want to be behind the scenes, So I think it's a process, man, for all that stuff, But at the same time, these fucking what are they doing bigger than that? What's bigger?
$1 million question.
What's bigger? What could be bigger?
Obviously, a huge election coming up. Either way that election goes, it's going to be there's going to be some angry people, as if there aren't now, but
fucking running over protesters right now with cars.
Oh my god,
bodying them
it's weird, dude. And now, hence, why nobody fucking cares. But the Pentagon came out and said that they had our Senator Harry Reid was quoted saying that they had recovered off-world vehicles. that should be a motherfucking holiday, bro.
Right.
That should be a holiday.
That makes me really happy, though.
Dude, yo.
That makes me really happy.
Yeah, you have no idea.
It's official tissue.
I was so excited, but it pisses me off because they're trying to cover Pedogate with it. It's like, and it didn't work. Like, nobody fell for it. Everybody's like, whatever, dude. Yeah, we knew aliens were real. What? What the fuck do you mean? This is huge.
There's been several disclosures in the last couple months.
Yeah, they've been hitting us hard with it. I don't know. Maybe there's an incoming ship.
Yeah,
maybe
they're fucking over it.
Maybe
probably.
they gotta get their house in order before they come back.
Clean it up.
Like, yo, they're on their way, boys.
Yeah, listen, I can see it.
Anunnaki's been coming in.
Yeah, I wish it would be them though. I don't know, man. I kind of subscribe to the reptilian thing. Because look at these fucking people. Like, look at them. Look at the Queen. Look at fucking the Bushes. Look at fucking... Yo.
They all look the same.
They're all 110 on
they
paper.
all live forever.
You know, on paper. Right.
Father Bush was jumping out of planes at like
95.
90. They rolled him out at a baseball game one time. And I'm like, you guys got to give up. Like, he's got his 200 years. Come on. He ran the CIA. Right. He was vice president. He was president. I mean, come on.
Yeah, you had it.
What more do you want, right?
For real. That's what I mean. The gallantry, though. It's got to be the fucking... And you look back at a lot of these, the offices of president, they've all sucked. Yeah. They've all fucking sucked.
Yeah. They all really do Kennedy. They do the same shit.
Even Kennedy, dude. Like, I like Kennedy a lot. Like, just... Obviously, I wasn't alive back then, but I like... You know, the thought of Kennedy, but he was...
Yeah, it's a good thought.
I was thinking...
He was connected, too. His father fucking, the mob got him fucking...
Do I really like Kennedy, or was I indoctrinated?
Exactly.
Because they show me him at a young age, him getting his shit split.
Right.
That's your president. Like, oh my God. Like, so,
yeah.
Like, now I'm looking like... I never really looked at it like, yo, why am I so infatuated with Kennedy? Like, I don't give a fuck.
There's a picture of
right.
LBJ being sworn in on Air Force One, like, you know, immediately upon getting to Air Force One. And the first picture is him swearing in. The second picture, you know, immediately taken after is him winking. Like,
no shit. Like he's in.
Who, LBJ?
Yeah. On Air Force One being sworn in, the first picture, it's like a normal picture. And then this next picture, he's got a big shit-eating grin. Giving a wink.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, I'm sure you could find it pretty quickly.
That's crazy.
No, it's not surprising. It really isn't surprising to me.
And then supposedly, you know, getting into all that, supposedly Poppy Bush was there, and who knows if that's really him in that grainy photo outside the book depository, but people claim it is.
Woody Harrelson's dad was there.
Yeah, there's a
Woody fucking Harrelson's dad, dude.
Crazy things going around that day, huh?
What the fuck? Obviously, you knew that because I said something to you. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Yo, Woody Harrelson's dad was responsible for, one, killing a federal court judge. He was like one of the first people to do it in the 20th century. And not only that, when he went nutty, dude, when the programming went up, he was like, "Oh, dude, I shot Kennedy. I killed Kennedy. Like, I was there. Like, he was there. He's pictured there, and like being fucking."
See, I subscribe to like one of the furthest far out theories there is out there, and William Cooper talks about it, and I don't know if he's the one who figured it out or saw documents he claims, but if you really watch the film closely, it looks like the driver turns around and shoots Kennedy. When he slows up, you can see him, and you know, supposedly they have his military record that they've pulled out, and he's left-handed and this and that, but it looks like he turns around, left-handed over his shoulder,
and blows Kennedy's fucking
and that's
head
the
off.
one that goes through the front. And I mean,
well, they said there was the Secret Service agent behind the car too that allegedly his gun went off.
So crazy, bro.
Yeah, what are the odds? What are the odds your gun goes off?
William Greer.
Wow, I'm gonna have to check that out. That's pretty crazy, dude. But if you subscribe to
and
CIA
why would
shit.
and you know, Jackie's like, she's like, I'm trying to get out of the car, you know what I mean? She wasn't trying to get away from like something from the grassy knoll or something from behind her. She was trying to get out of the car.
Yeah,
she was climbing out the back like, this
what
motherfucker just pulled a gun out and shot my husband.
Yeah, but see, I don't know. I
And
don't
then they try to
understand.
claim she was picking the brain up or something. No, she was trying to get the fuck out of there.
I don't
Because
understand
this dude
why.
turned around.
Like even her wouldn't say the real story.
She can't, bro. They only gotta do is show her a picture. Like,
well, we talked about bloodlines on the one episode. She's very, very tied in. She was married to a Kennedy and an Onassis, 2 of the 13 supposed bloodlines.
Yeah,
Jackie Bouvier went from Bouvier to Kennedy to Onassis. 2 of the 3 elite bloodlines. If you subscribe,
she might have had some good ass.
Yeah, no, it's all, dude. It's all planned.
Probably
it's all planned, and that's they meet at these social elite levels, and it's like, all right, well, you're gonna marry
camp.
Yo, it's for real.
Why not?
For real. Yo, I said it to somebody not too long ago. Was that like Hollywood people can't hang out with regular people anymore, ever? You know, you can't have a normal life. You can't have normal friends. What do we got here?
That's just a still of the driver.
Of him turning around. Yeah.
Looks like you got some.
Oh, hey, what's going on back there?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Gotcha.
And it almost looks like, if you're grainy as hell, but
yeah,
it almost looks like the guy.
60s.
It almost looks like the guy in the passenger seat's holding the steering wheel too.
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude. It's not surprising, but like you said, the CIA shit. The CIA allegedly had, who was it? Alan Dulles, right? Was the one that was like, yo, we're not taking these chances. What was it? James Forrestal. They dicked off too and sent him to a mental hospital for basically he was gonna come out. I don't know if it was really about the Kennedy shit, but he was gonna come out and they fucking looped him up, dude. Put him in the fucking.
Oh yeah.
Put him in the fucking hospital.
You control it. You control the narrative, bro. You just lock people up, like
label somebody crazy,
you're done, bro.
Racist. There's a couple things that if you can prove or get somebody labeled as that, they're done.
I just don't understand why somebody wouldn't. How do you not come out about something huge, anything huge, not even just the Kennedy shit? Like if you're involved, I get it. There's certain shit where they got what is it, where they got to wait for so long. It's
there's so many people probably actually involved, and then on top of that, if they just blew the president's brains out, who are you?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
they just whacked out
in front of everybody.
In front of the
world.
Just whacked out.
Well, I guess they didn't realize that it was being filmed back then, but whatever.
Yeah,
there were a lot of people there, and it was well publicized event.
It's kind of weird that it
broke all kinds of protocols.
Well, yeah, and it's a showmanship. Like you said, it's like who are you? You know, we just killed the president, and especially somebody like the CIA would be like, oh, we're gonna hold this one in the back pocket.
And I'm pretty sure every single person that was there was interviewed, with the exception of the babushka lady and a couple people that only showed up on the Zapruder film, and the guy with the umbrella, the lady in the babushka, the other person that supposedly looked like they had a camera or something.
The fuck is a babushka? Is it the big Russian thing?
Yeah, like a head wrap or some type of head wrap or something like that. But I think it is, Russian maybe. But yeah, but it's like
sure I'm picturing
100-degree day, and
they're
she's
coming
all
for chap.
She's all bundled up.
I'm trying to envision this shit.
Yeah, I think that's what I picture as a traditional little Russian lady.
Yeah, grandma, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and that's what they'll do. They will, and that's why I think it's so much bigger than just a president or any one president or the borders and shit and everything is capitalism. It's a plan. It's capitalism. It's the Babylonian bullshit where it's like
so much shit, bro.
We're gonna make so much money. Yeah, but how long have we had something like free energy and not? You know what I mean? We've silenced it. We've said, you know what?
That's
why
this world doesn't work though.
Yeah.
Is because they take that stuff and they don't share it to hold up these old systems. I feel like we should have a world that just creates things for us. You know what I mean? There's no need for me or you to do anything crazy but live and explore. Because the world's generating enough for us. You know what I mean? it should, we should have it geared to just work for us, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
For all of us too. You know what I mean?
Well, that was what was absurd about the overpopulation, like thought process.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much square footage of land out there, and we are like clustered in the cities. You know, how the fuck could we be overpopulated? No, sure, we're overpopulated in New York City because that's where you keep putting people. We're overpopulated in L.A. There's mad homeless people in L.A. because
it's so crazy.
Yo, it's bad. It's bad out there. It's overpopulated. But guess what? We're only allowed X amount of land, X amount of city. Then we got federal land. Man. Then we got government facilities,
wetlands. You can't disturb them.
Yeah.
You got historic places.
Yeah.
Like national parks. Like mad land. But I bought into it. Ed, I feel like I'm like thinking this whole time like our population is out of control, kinda. You know what I mean? Like for the old system. Like our population is too much for that old royal family type bullshit, like where 10 people are eating and the rest of them are peasants out here. Like,
well, now it's just 100 people. 100, there's a lot more, but the ones that are behind pulling the strings, there's probably few.
They should just go to Mars, bro.
I was hoping.
Just take your money, take all your shit,
go set it up on Mars.
Go to fucking Mars. Well, we may come or we may not. Them assholes will go to Mars and then bomb us here.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Keep it going.
It's like,
ritual.
It's no end in sight. I almost hope there's some higher intelligence coming back, bro, to being like...
Well, this is one of my issues with that thought process, is who the fuck is referee then? Like, if you're this creator being... Right, you created me. You created that guy. You created this guy. You created all this pedophilia.
Yeah.
You created all of this elite bullshit. Yeah. Who the fuck is checking somebody? Oh, sorry. We got free will. What? No, fuck that. You're Alpha and Omega. You're fucking that guy. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Yeah,
that's the devil. Oh, I hear you, pal.
I was thinking, like...
No, I just don't know what it is.
We make this life and this existence way more than it really is. You know what I mean? Like, because I was trying to rationalize, like, why would a 2-year-old get brain cancer and just die?
Right.
Like, if you're thinking about it. Then I'm like, well, it technically, like, if our souls are recycling, like, that 2-year-old, yes, it's a disaster for us, but on the eternal, it's not. You know what I mean? I'm thinking like a small thing,
just a little blip.
Yeah, like a little blip here, because you're going. So it really don't matter. Like I may crash and die, fall on the bridge and gone. You know what I mean? But it's tragic, but it's still on that realm. It's not
right. Well, I've been a lot lately, like. Have been feeling like just a loss of energy, you know, for people that there's been people that have passed in at least my social circle. Mm-hmm. Not that I've known them, but I've my friends knew them, and I was like, shit. But not everybody's like that, man. But why though? Why is not like if we were all built the same, and there was this perfect being that created a perfect replica? Why? Why is there so much imperfection?
Well, is it imperfection?
Right, I was gonna say it's perspective.
Is it really? I don't look at it as like.
Hold on a second. I don't mean to interrupt you. Pedogate. I'm trying to rationalize it.
On the higher realm, it could not be what we make it to be, bro.
That's crazy. I get what you're saying. Absolutely get what you're saying.
You're like...
I know. Yeah. I get what you're saying, but at the same time, like, I don't know anywhere in any realm where that would be acceptable. Like, any dimension. Like, you know, there's got to, even in a fucking dimension where pedophilia runs fucking crazy.
I get it, bro. It's been here, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's been here.
It's a culture, dude.
It's
been something that's going on for thousands of years.
They've been rocking forever with the kids. Like, It's not like anything new.
All right, so
just in the
so
news.
now that's acceptable for a creator being?
It's not acceptable.
I'm just saying for the creator
but
being.
I don't. My creator is the sum of all parts, right? So I don't have like it's just everything, right? So there's no like judgment. There's no. It is everything. It's all of us. It's like everything we can conceive. So, like yes, like quasars are bad, or people may die, or the universe may get ripped apart, or stars explode. Like all of it is a part of it. You know what I mean? It's everything. So
Yeah.
it's not like it's a person or something. It's just everything as one.
And what would be perfect? I mean, from the moment you're born, technically you're starting to die. So I mean, what would be a perfect life? And a lot of the problems, I mean, that we deal with now are man-made problems. I mean, we're so far
absolutely
advanced with things. It's
absolutely.
Let alone the fact that religion and spirituality is really going by the wayside with people, and I think that's.
I just don't believe those things that people hold dear, spirituality, and you said religion, right? I don't think any of them, like, I can't believe it, like a priest, you know what I mean? Like the Catholic Church would be responsible for something like that, you know? Like, I don't mean to harp on the pedogate shit, but it's like.
No, it's true. Like, is that why they say you're going to suffer in the afterlife? You know what I mean? Like, is that how they explained it? Like, you do bad shit on Earth, you're going to pay in the next realm? Like, is that where justice is, or is it not?
I mean, I would hope so. I would hope you'd get it retribution ASAP for, like, don't get it fucked up. We've all done things we're not proud of.
Yeah.
You know, but at what level? You know, like, at what level? Like, and some shit is just, at least to me, is fucking atrocious. You know? And, like, I have a daughter. Like, I have a fucking daughter, man. And, like, if I couldn't say on this podcast what I would do to somebody if that ever happened to my daughter, you know, and it's, I don't know, I just can't condone that shit.
They're all around us.
Oh yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
You look at the maps.
Chap
like,
and I were
every neighborhood. It's like
it's scary. Like, you don't even want to, but if you do, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Just a block away. That's 2 streets.
Scary.
We got a mailer of this guy, just pedophile, got out, and he became a doctor. Everybody was like, yo,
what?
Fuck, he raped some, it was statutory rape or whatever his charge. And he moved to Waterville Elite, and, like, everybody's up in arms because they sent out a mailer with this picture, like, this level 2 of sex offenders moving in your neighborhood. Like, and everybody was like, yo, this is bullshit. And they're like, oh, he rehabilitated himself. He's a doctor now. Everybody was like, oh, that's cool.
Like, what? So now he can just be doing.
He's not. There's no worries no more.
Turns out he's a gynecologist. What the fuck, dude?
Proctologist.
Are you fucking kidding me? What? I mean.
Yeah.
Did you really look that up?
What?
Oh, I thought you actually looked that up.
Looked what up? What was it?
When you said he's a gynecologist.
Oh, no. No. It just dawned on me. Like,
that was some pretty good research.
Yeah. But that's how fucked up it is. That's how fucked up it is. I'm not saying that everybody should live, like, have to relive their mistake every day of their lives, but I don't know. Like, crimes against, like sexual crimes are fucking... Dude, I don't know. They're to me inexcusable. And then
where are all the missing people?
Yeah.
Where are they?
Well, what was that, chap? What was that fucking that cave thing I sent you? That out in L.A. or was it L.A.? It was like an underground hub.
Oh, the Getty Museum.
Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Apparently, it was like a hub of, like, they had found like 1,500 kids or something in there. Like, it was, like, underground fucking facility or some shit.
Stop.
Like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy things.
I'll have to send it to you.
Place.
I'll have to send it.
1,500?
So, dude, don't quote me on it. Because,
okay.
but at the same time, it's...
A lot.
It was a lot. It was too many.
Too many.
One's too many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But whose facility? Like,
I don't even know whose it was to begin with. But it's like I think it was
it's the Getty Museum. I just remember reading they took like a blurb from their website where they said the curator or director or whoever said that would be the safest place in the world for any art or artifacts. So I don't know. They must feel that it's a pretty secure and safe place.
Yo, that's crazy.
But there's crazy rumors about it. That's where a bunch of underground tunnels connect and go through all throughout the Southwest to the military bases out there and Denver Airport and however far you want to go into it. And
yeah, the same tunnels that fucking Elon and Branson are building. Allegedly.
Tunnel system is pretty sick now.
Yeah, New York to LA in like 15 minutes or some shit.
Like, help us out. That's what I mean. You can't hold... If they're like the only kid who, like, you go over their house and they're like, everything's mine. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, like...
You can't I want to play with that. I want to play with that. I want to play with that. Everything you touch.
Nah, that shit's mine.
I was using it.
Like...
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. For sure. Bullshit. But... there's been a bunch of crazy shit going on, dude. Needless to say. So I would have to say, like, over the course of the last 5 years, how fucking crazy has it gotten just in the world in general? Obviously, barring Trump and all that bullshit, which is crazy in itself. But everything, just in general. Like, the fucking world's been on fire, dude, just since I got home in March of 2019 and shit was on fire, bro.
Yeah,
like, it was...
shit's on speed, man.
Yeah.
Sit and watch it burn.
Yeah.
But hey, gotta fully burn before the phoenix can rise.
Yeah.
That's true.
Fully turn to ash.
You have to, man. You gotta burn... I've been saying it for a while. You gotta tear the whole system down. Because it's all fake.
You do. It's built on so much bullshit, too.
It's all fake.
And it's not like... That's what we grew up with. You know what I mean? That's what we came up under. Like, what's wrong with creating new ways of being? But that's just a hard... Some people are going to go to their grave for it, for that belief.
They don't want to share, and people aren't... I feel, aren't that deep anymore. They just want...
So
and I'm guilty of it, too, but, I mean,
everybody
people want the new iPhone, people want this, that. They want to be entertained. They don't want to entertain themselves. Their mind is a scary place for them. They have to be walking down the street staring at their phone or listening to headphones. They can't be inside their own brain because they might hold themselves responsible for a thought someday.
Yeah,
absolutely. For sure. You're venturing into parts of your brain that you don't usually go down.
I tried to explain to my daughter one time. I'm like, I've never been bored in my life, and she didn't believe me, and and that's the truth. Like, I can sit and stare at the wall. I can do anything. Some of the best moments I've had in my life were staring at a wall.
Just good, huh?
Not best moments, but best thoughts.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I should say. Check that.
Yeah. Some of the best thoughts I've ever had were just sitting there,
chilling,
zoned out, and.
Well, that was cool about the. I went to the
bored is a state of mind.
Sensory deprivation chamber.
How was it,
dude? It was weird. Like, I mean, it was cool for sure. It was definitely cool, but I think it has to be like a bigger chamber. Like, the one I went to was this Requisite one out Stuyvesant Plaza.
Nice.
And it wasn't terrible.
Yeah,
but it was.
It wasn't terrible.
I think it takes practice. I'm not trying to shit on it because I think it's really cool.
No, I think you're right, man. Just from what you said about it, and I had two other friends that did it, and they didn't want to go back. They didn't go back, as far as I know.
It just takes practice,
one
dude.
of them new age fucking wacky things.
I like the experience. I think like more open for me would be good.
That's what I mean. I just want to be able.
We don't even need any of that. Though, if we could just tune in, really.
Oh, dude, listen.
Lay down and fucking just.
So many quicker ways of getting to a meditative state.
I used to be able to,
but we're not going to talk about that. Anyways,
vegetative or meditative?
Both. But I'm working on vegetative right now.
Mouth the cipher.
Don't worry, we're socially distanced.
Yes.
Yeah, I try to keep it distanced, I guess. But yeah, so what do you guys think though? Like last 5 years, how has your guys' life changed in terms of just like your reality? If you understand what I'm saying.
I feel like I'm in the twilight zone, like things that people were talking about and I was kind of into years ago that you're just called crazy are now memes, like Epstein. I mean, Epstein's not new. That's 10 years old or more.
Old.
And, those flight manifests and things have been out there for years. It's not new. I mean, that's just a small example,
For sure.
The Hollywood thing, the whole tie-in, the people starting to see through the bullshit two political party system.
Yo.
I mean, it's coming to reality. People, I think I talked about it one of the other times, but there's a lot of people out there that are they're waking up and they're looking for truth, and that's a good thing. Whether they're really not finding it because they're in the wrong areas, at least they're looking, they're seeking, and that's all you can ask for.
Seeking,
at least they, you gotta be able to. You gotta be willing to learn. You can never stop.
You gotta stay open-minded. Yeah.
Education never stops.
And not only education, but seek alternate education.
Yes.
Always. Always. This mainstream shit is, listen, they're still teaching them kids Christopher Columbus was a good guy. They're still teaching this fucking bullshit that we know is not true anymore, And we gotta change it, man. Change it.
How do you honor him? I mean, like, once again, that's another thing. Like, Columbus, I was indoctrinated. Like, that's what I was taught in school. That's what we all were taught in school.
Still.
That story, like, that thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, holy shit, he discovered the world. And then you have to get older to go back to get the real history. And it's like, no, he didn't. So they lied to me when I was a fucking kid.
Yeah,
I read Howard.
It's reversed too. It's like going in reverse.
Howard Zinn's book when I was in high school, People's History, and that's the first I'd ever heard of it. And it's one of those other things where it's like you're reading this I mean, that book's a classic.
What's that about?
People's History. It basically it's about people's. It's a deep book, man, but he goes into Columbus and the slave trade and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, that's the first I'd ever heard of it. And, you start telling people because you're so excited because, I mean, it's factual. He's going from diaries and things like that, or journals, Columbus's journals and other explorers' journals at the time. And I believe one quote was that you didn't even need to navigate your way back. You just follow the trail of bodies in the ocean, like from Columbus's ships, because they would just throw slaves over, boom, 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 throw them over.
Didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
But you start telling people that, and they're like, "Yeah, right. Come on, yeah. Like we would never be taught that this guy was good at
hero.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many
landed on Plymouth Rock? We had a big Thanksgiving dinner, and everything was okay.
Watch this, Irv. Yo, how many people blocked you for telling them that fucking George Washington was a slave owner?
At least one and a few unfriends.
You posted that?
No, I think it was just a comment.
That was a comment, but he basically told someone that. And
well, I got some people upset too because they're once they started getting the Thomas Jefferson and the George Washington statues, people were upset. I was just like, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with them taking them.
Well,
down.
There's an argument now. I just seen it not too long ago. Was that they should rewrite the Constitution because it was actually built on slavery, like a slavery
all men
mindset.
are created equal, but women, but anybody women, besides white
men
wasn't.
Yeah.
Yes. Like I think like that shit is like the Constitution.
Can you imagine these fucking people these days trying to write something like the Constitution? Get out of here!
Never.
Oh my
God,
never
be able to do that.
You'd have to have 19 representatives from every fucking walk of life arguing for a fucking millennium.
The same shit: gun rights, abortion, fucking.
Oh, you'd have to spell out everything. It'd be worse than the tax code.
For sure. Yeah, I don't think it'd be possible either.
There's so much money too, bro.
I'm not saying it should happen, but like the idea was that it was with that mindset. Like back then, that's how it was. That's what they thought.
They want to shred all that shit.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Oh, they want to tear down everything.
I mean, they want to. Like I don't know, man. Like I feel like I'm from here. Like I don't fuck with George Washington on the slavery shit, but like I read a book when I was younger. Like even people who do bad deeds have qualities that are good qualities. Like Hitler was an excellent organizer.
Oh, dude.
Like I can't say like no, this dude sucked just because he like killed. Like you have to look at it technical. I'm like,
dude, listen, Irv, I love you so much. I love you so because I would say the same exact thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm glad you're a black man saying that, because if I was the white man saying that,
it's great.
Seriously
like,
though.
Yeah, it's like Genghis Khan. Like he knew how to lead troops. Or Alexander the Great was like, no shit. You know what I mean? Yeah,
but he was and pillage.
Yeah, like I fucks with Alexander the Great. It's a great story. Like whatever. Like
Genghis
do I
Khan,
have to like believe? Like be like, oh, like I wasn't there.
They say like what like. I don't even want to give a percentage, but a significant % of the world's DNA can trace back to Genghis Khan, because he was just literally
a rapist, dude.
Just
everywhere he went,
smashing everything.
He was taking everything.
Yeah,
you know, it was the literal term, rape and pillage out there. They were taking women, and
that's what I mean. Like. Would you throw a statue up? Does he have statues?
Oh, probably somewhere.
Somebody's probably like, that's my great uncle. That I'm gonna rock with that dude. Yeah. Genghis Khan is cool as fuck though. Like, this is going all wrong. Like, I'm not. Listen, I get the historical context of it, but like,
no, we have to have these. I wholeheartedly believe in history. Like, I believe in, and I don't know how I feel about the statue thing, like, because I'm sure there's a statue that I would probably be pissed off if it came down. I don't know which one. You know, I'll find out when we get there.
The Epstein?
Yeah, right, you know.
Epstein.
Nothing. I don't think there's anything that would bother me.
Nah, that shit really doesn't matter.
Inanimate object.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter.
False idol, get out.
But at the same time, it's like, I think we do need to have some sort of history, not the fucking bullshit we've been told, but now that as we're getting, and this is what I was saying earlier about going in reverse, as we get older, young we're taught this horse shit, and as we get older, it's we figure out the real shit. So we're literally
but the
learning
thing about
in reverse.
Those statues are they weren't to teach history. It's well documented that they were all put up. But I mean, just to keep it topical, the ones that are being torn down now, you can see that a majority of them were put up during the civil rights era as a form of intimidation to people of color. Yeah. They weren't they weren't put up after the Civil War like, hey, you know, nice try, guys. No, they were put up like, hey, the South will rise again, motherfucker.
Yeah.
We live out on the East Coast. You still feel it when you cross the Mason-Dixon line.
You know what changed my shit? I just found out about this African-American town in North Carolina. They, like, 40s, 50s. Like, it was a massacre. Like, So, the Democrats took over this town. Like, they elected, like, whites, black, Chinese. They took over this town, the Democrats, right? They said they changed the constitution of the town. And it's in North Carolina. It's a big city, too, right? So, they change it, and they say only white men. They were pissed because black men owned businesses and had voting rights and shit. Democrats came in like, fuck that. Only white men can own businesses. Only. So then they come in and they start killing the representatives of this town, bro. They kill them. They put all of their people in the government, and they erect statues.
So it's like a coup d'etat.
They erect statues of all the people who massacred these blacks in this town. They put the statues up all over, like, he was the mayor of the city. They put a statue up for his rebellion, like what he did.
Crazy.
So I just found out about this story, and that shit kind of changed me. Like, you know what? Fuck them statues, bro.
To be honest with you,
they put them shits up. Like,
what history are we going to learn from statues?
Yeah.
I've lived in this area my whole life. I didn't even know that was Philip Schuyler that they're tearing down. I'm like, I just drove by that how many times? I don't even care. I'm like, oh,
that happened here?
The Philip Schuyler statue outside of City Hall or whatever in Albany. They're taking it down, and Schuylerville wants it. Yeah,
I didn't even know.
And I'm like, I've driven by that my whole life. I've walked by it. I can't tell you how many times.
Yeah.
What did I learn from that?
But at the same time, Philip Schuyler put on for this area.
Well, I know. Like, I've learned a lot about Philip Schuyler throughout the years.
The river, like all of this shit. Like, so it's like, yes, he was a bad person, but he also was instrumental to this.
Well, he also had the means. Yeah. When you have the means to do it, and he wasn't doing it for free.
It's on the back of him.
He was getting money.
Yeah, he was doing it for significant wealth.
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That's why everything's named after him. Yeah.
It's like.
But that's how it happens, and like these people get this wealth, and then like I said, they get partying with the other.
Shit that they do to aim at your subconscious, to leave these friggin' old relics up around you, like, you know, hey, we're still.
I think it's. Do you think it's sad, or do you just think after a certain point, it's like, you know what, fuck it, like everybody forgets it.
They're
about
everywhere,
the statue
They're everywhere in every city
until they tear it down.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, they're everywhere. Yeah. They're fucking statues of everything everywhere.
No, bro. Like, why wouldn't you?
Well, I mean,
have a
the
Tesla
statue,
Edison statue. You know what I mean? Like, where the
because that's all tainted also. So one of my favorite quotes ever is like and I don't know who the fuck said it. Is history is the lie that's been agreed upon. Dude, history is determined by the winner. Yeah, so whoever the fuck won, whatever conflict that determined who's in charge here and who's in charge there, and you know, like, dude, they're still doing all this stupid little shit. Like Iran just blew up some mock fucking. It was like a mock U.S. ship or some shit in the ocean, dude. They blew it up.
Floated out.
Yeah, they floated out and then blew it up, dude. You know, and it's like, dude, it's all horse shit. It's all bullshit. You know.
At the end of the day, right?
It's literal bullshit.
So how do you guys maintain your mental, like, because all of this shit's heavy stuff. Average Joe wants no parts of this shit. Like,
nope.
Just give me the game, whatever. Like, I want my beer. Like, how do you guys balance your, like, mental, going deeper in this knowledge that's so heavy? Like, how do you come back to this real world and keep your mental?
Well, I think for me, dude, it's I smoke a lot of weed. Like, no bullshit, and I've been trying to do a lot more meditation. It hasn't worked for me yet, but I'm working on it, and I like to do other things that kind of put me out of body, so that's cool. And I mean, shit like that is huge. Is even psilocybin is huge because it's a reset. It's a mental reset, and it's like you get the fuck out of touch for a minute, you know. And but I think it's getting harder though. It's getting harder because now it's what I would let slide a lot of times and not question is like, fuck, now I gotta question it. I have to. Like, I can't trust it anymore. I can't trust anything. What the fuck do I trust? You know, I can't trust reality.
You gotta research everything.
You know? So, I don't know. Well, what about you, Chop?
Tough. It's like, I don't know, just finding ways day to day, really, for me.
Yeah.
Each days.
Stay busy.
Yeah, stay busy. And, you know, really stay busy mentally.
Keep working.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? So, how do you feel about it, Irv? Like, I mean, how do you... Because, I mean, it's even tougher with everything, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then being a black male, actually dealing with getting fucking jammed up on trying to do your job and shit. It's just fucking pieces of shit, you know? But, like, that has got to be heavy in itself.
Yeah.
And then throw in all the fucking crazy shit. Throw in a speckle of crazy shit. How do you handle it?
I mean, just chill with the fam, bro. Like,
I do that too.
My boys just have me cracking up, dude. So I'm just like,
bro,
I look at those
beautiful
dudes and I'm just like, it makes everything. It snaps me back to reality because they have needs like that are like, Dad, I need this, I need this. Like, so I'm drifting out. they're pulling me back in, like, with the immediate need.
Oh,
like, I need
Gotta
a
play.
diaper.
Gotta play, got a diaper,
Yeah.
gotta be fed.
Yeah, Spencer's potty training. Like, he'll run around naked. Dude will bring me a diaper, like I'm getting ready to take a shit.
Oh,
like,
yo,
put this on me,
on.
Dad. I'm gonna shit in the diaper.
At least he's
instead
smart.
of the potty because I'm uncomfortable in there. I'm like, all right, dude, come on. You brought it to me. That's half the battle.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Even though I got to change it after. But.
Bro, Cam had the hardest time.
Did he?
Yeah, I guess. Don't quote me on what fucking age he was, dude, but it was crazy. Like, he had the hardest time potty training.
He was not.
Yeah, he would he's going to talk so much shit when he hears this one. But it is what it is, man. Yo, it's so cool, man. Yeah. Those dudes, they look so cute together.
Oh, man, they're just mad chill already. Like,
yo.
But they're plotting already, too. Like, yeah.
Ah, dude, it's the takeover. Come on, bro. They already know what's up.
Yeah.
They know you're building for them, and they already know what's up.
Yeah, man, it's fun, though. It's like that shit and just going, man. People, my bros and shit, like doing this.
Dude, I'm so happy you guys came through, man, because, like, I had not even fucking getting an episode out, dude. Like, it's so crazy how today ended up working out, dude, because I actually forgot that today was my cousin that passed away's birthday, and I was like, oof. Today's a fucking weird one, dude. And then I didn't realize it till I got out of work, and I'm like, fuck, dude. And then Chap wasn't answering, so I was like, oh, man. I was like, but then literally everything fell on line, and I was like, oh, yeah, happy birthday, dude.
Came together, like, good, man.
The universe, man. And it's therapeutic. You know, I say it to everyone. It's definitely chill, getting to hang out and discuss our kind of ideas.
Yeah.
You know?
Helps you see it more clearer too. You get it out of your head instead of it all being in there. You get to talk about it and free up some more space.
Yeah, yeah. You have to. Yeah. You got to get it out.
You gotta get it out.
There's so much happening too. There's like so much all at once, and you know, did you guys see that video that those doctors, like that group of doctors that they were sharing around the other day?
It's not the one they're talking about. It can't be shared nowhere. They're taking it down.
Yeah.
What about the drug, the COVID drug or something?
They were talking about how, like, hydrochloroquine and shit, but they were basically saying it's all bullshit, and not that it's a fake.
The drug is bullshit.
No, the coronavirus.
Oh,
like, I don't know. That's why I asked if you guys seen it, because
no.
I want to see if you guys thought it was legit or not.
Bro. I didn't watch it. I just saw it.
No, I didn't see it.
If anybody's watched it, hit me up. Let me know if it was legit.
No, it's like Doctors Without Borders sued the federal government for bombing hospitals over there under Obama and Biden. Like, they held a press conference. Like,
when was this?
This had to be like 2010.
Oh shit!
Bombed 3 hospitals, Syria, Iraq, and they had the big red cross on it. Top of the building. All of the UN knew where this hospital was. Everyone knew where the hospital was. But a missile goes into it, killing
everyone.
Smart missile.
Doctors.
All those.
And the doctors held the press conference like the Obama administration committed war crimes. Like Doctors Without Borders saying that shit, and like nobody was like so.
Because it doesn't matter.
So
US.
fucking what?
But
we did.
Yeah.
It.
What happened in Yemen was also war crimes.
Yeah.
Well, you can't just say that now. You got to elaborate.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, Libya. It's how many countries can you illegally bomb without? Bush did it to one country, and they were talking about impeaching him, which you should. You can't declare war without congressional approval, and when you start bombing a country, that's war, an act of war. And I think Obama bombed 8 different countries. Trump's still bombing daily.
Oh yeah,
dude, record numbers of missiles dropped each year.
This is not new though.
War.
It's not new. It's profitable. Until it's not profitable, until the military-industrial complex.
Where's the terrorism, man? They killed everybody. Like,
well, they got the Rona now. ISIS is hiding, bro, because they got the fuck. Come on, bro. Everything's on pause, dude.
But I saw that. I think it was Vietnam.
You can't have.
I think Vietnam. I read they haven't had one death from corona.
Where was it? Vietnam.
Vietnam, the entire country. I'm pretty sure.
Fucking rice paddies, bro. They're out in the jungle.
Either that, or they're just like immune from all the fucking Agent Orange that the United States dropped over there.
Yeah.
If your hand
now it's like corona.
Well, that's what
our immune system's used to Agent Orange.
But that's what I mean is you haven't heard anything about terrorism because of
and that was the thing I was trying to think about earlier. Why Kennedy was a piece of shit was because he was the one who authorized originally the use of Agent Orange in Vietnam.
He was, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so like I said, I like the thought of Kennedy, like how he was against the secrecy bullshit. Yeah. He was against the military-industrial complex, allegedly, but he was a crook. His family was a fucking.
That's what I mean.
He's a crook.
You're like he's a cool dude, but
he's a crook,
right?
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Ed's like Kennedy's my dude.
He's cool. He banged Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, but it wasn't even anything for that. Like that. What drove me
to
nuts?
Go to the moon, and I mean, just in pop culture wise, you know.
That's why I think
popular.
Right. Well, in that it's like he's probably like the most relatable.
Yeah,
for a young person.
He sold the most records after that.
Right. Right. No, for sure though, because he's
5 times plat.
But think about it like this, think about being a young male, and it's like relating to fucking like Calvin Coolidge, dude. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like no, Kennedy was relatable.
Yeah, this dude.
But he was a piece of shit.
That's so sad to me, man. Like
all
these people that
all the Kennedys
I grew up with,
Ted
like,
killed. It's weird.
Are just scumbags.
Strange. They all were getting whacked out.
Ted killed a woman and got away with it.
Jesus. Yeah. Well, that's what happens when your family is a Kennedy.
Drive into a body of water and swim out and go sleep in the hotel, and then let the cops know the next morning. Oh, hey, by the way.
Hey, guy.
Oh, he just was like. I don't remember that.
Well, he called his cops probably. You know what I mean?
Went back to the hotel, swam out of the car.
He called his cops.
Went back to the hotel.
Nah, we don't got none of that shit.
Yeah.
Said he was exhausted. He had to go back and sleep before he could call the cops.
Yeah. I had to get my thoughts together.
Teddy.
It was weird. It was a weird night. Things got weird. A couple quaaludes. It's probably what's going on. I don't even know what year this was, but it's probably Quaaludes. Who knows?
Definitely 70s.
Oh, definitely
Quaaludes.
70s, yeah, way back.
And cocaine.
So
Quaaludes and cocaine
concoction.
Shit, dude. Yeah. So in any event, man, it's I don't know even what to make of reality most times these days. I can't trust what they're fucking spewing on the mainstream, and then all of the fucking, you're almost indoctrinated to question the alternate already, because it's like, oh man, this shit's so off the fucking wall. Do I really believe it or no? You know, so you gotta try to find the middle ground in all of this shit.
Yeah, it's tough. There's information out there to back almost anything you want to believe these days.
Anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, all right. So quick question. So like, how much of it do you think is actual disinformation? Like, is it just, and I'm not talking about like people making shit up.
I think it is a lot of people just making shit up. Like, you just see in the age of easy access to Photoshop and all that stuff, you just see. You can look at pictures. It's like, no, that didn't happen. Come on. You can
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it turns into a meme and it's shared, and then the more that it's shared, the more legitimacy it gets. So all of a sudden it turns into a fact that someone created on their computer just messing around.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I steal a bunch of memes, dude, that I have no idea if they're accurate most times. Like most of them on Google, but like there's some that I was just like, yeah, whatever, I'm throwing it. It sounds cool.
Whatever.
Do
your own research.
It's
bro.
weird.
Do your own research.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't look for information from memes though. Like most times.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you got a problem, look it up. Like, care. Just put it out. Whenever.
Like this episode right here, dude. 0 research.
Yeah, no.
It was just shit that's been fucking going on and opinions.
I think we covered some topics.
Dude, it was great, dude. I fucking appreciate you, dude, so much. It's like fucking awesome. It's so awesome to have you on again, Irv, because
this is low.
me and Chad were saying it's not, dude.
I haven't seen Irv in a while.
He was saying, he was like, dude.
I haven't seen anybody. It's tough.
Yeah, it's been weird out there. But now, how do you guys feel about everything else? School's reopening, like, do you think that shit's actually going to happen? Like, do you think it's going to happen?
I mean, if we're to believe what we're told, any side of it, I mean, I don't know. I don't trust kids going back to school.
I don't either.
Me neither.
And not spreading it,
that shit.
if that's the way it works.
Can't do it.
I mean,
fuck that shit, dude. They did the shit with the online shit anyway. Keep the kids home. Fuck it.
You gotta.
Yeah, but that was definitely lacking.
What do you mean? Oh,
just
100%.
I mean, there were like one or two teachers that were real strict about it, and the rest didn't do anything. And then I mean, my daughter had one teacher, the art teacher. I'm like, of all classes, art. And I asked her, I emailed her. I'm like, because she wanted this one project and all these materials, and luckily, you know, my daughter had them because she's always been into art. But I'm like, how do you expect every family to have this stuff?
Oh, it was crazy.
Paint and like it had to be this multimedia thing, and I'm like,
nah, you should probably run out in a pandemic and get it.
It just shows how out of touch
everywhere
some people
closed.
are. You know, it's like you're in Troy, New York, and you don't realize that most of your students
super educated too.
And if we didn't have this stuff, I couldn't just go out and just buy shit like that for an art project all the time. Like, especially like you said during a pandemic, where we're
it's impossible.
Locked down.
Cut your unemployment to 200. You know, like
it's
drop
impossible.
Your shit down because you need to go back to work.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
dude, how's work going, Irv? How's the fucking? I see you making moves out there. What's up?
Oh my god!
Tell me about it. What's good?
Freaking awesome, man. I just think it's just a relief, bro. Like to do my own thing and
so awesome, right?
Yeah, it's just like I'm older. Like everything I went through, like work and all these years, like everything is like. I'm all one now, you know what I mean? I merged all of that shit into, like, all my experiences, all of my shit to, like, really move and focus on this.
That's awesome,
and
dude.
Rock out.
I'm so fucking excited, dude. I see you fucking, I don't know how you're doing it in the hazmat suits, dude.
Oh, I know, right?
Holy shit.
Yeah,
I seen that
bro.
picture, I was like, what the fuck? I'm hot outside. You're in a fucking attic or a basement or some shit.
Attic, bro. Bacon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was doing one today, bro. I called it at like 1 o'clock and went to like 125. I'm like, we're done.
Yeah.
Like, gotta hit it in the morning or that shit's just. But I'm thinking of some ways like to pipe some AC in to the attic. Because if you solve that, then you can just keep going, like doing them because you're not getting beat up. Like,
oh, absolutely.
So I'm figure out some AC shit.
Well, if you're in a hazmat suit wearing a mask, a full mask, that shit is one, hot, and two, it's heavy, and you're sweating, and you got sweat in your face, you got sweat in your eyeballs.
I think I lost like 8 pounds.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
it's like a
sweat.
sauna.
Water was toxic.
It's like a sauna.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
Yeah, so I have like underwear on underneath the suit, like no shirt, so like I'm bare minimum in there and underneath it.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So just going, man. Just like fuck it, gotta do it.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah, man.
For anyone listening, Irv does it's Clean Environmental Solutions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Property cleanouts and mold remediation.
Yes.
Yeah. So
and in asbestos, the middle of the month, asbestos removal.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, I'm getting a license for that. Like I really want to be like all environmentally clean. Like eventually, like cleaning up fucking spill sites and shit like that. That's what I like.
Oh yeah.
All of the cleaners like environmentally friendly, like mold, like the lead, like the whole gambit.
That's
like,
sick, dude.
So just all like environment shit. Like I really enjoy that shit. Like I'm a geek for that stuff. So it's like.
Well, yeah, you know what I love too is when you put up the definition of one of the molds. That I deadass. I read that shit. I was like, oh shit. I didn't know. Like I obviously know what black mold is, but I never like knew the actual like, fucking. I think it was the Wikipedia or something like that. But I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's like there's so many different molds, bro. People are like, "What is that?" I'm like, I don't know. I mean, look, it's like thousands of these shits. Like,
yeah. Now, can you test them for certain kinds, or is it just like you got black mold and let's get rid of it?
Like for what we're doing, like you're not really testing them; they're just visually. Like, but you can test them and find out what's what. But usually, like if people are having like allergies, like they got a certain people are allergic to certain weird molds. Like so, you may have, like a mold spore that just irritates your eyes. So that's when you're testing now. You're trying to isolate.
Shit.
They try to isolate what mold is like really fucking with you.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And it's like they're alive. Like seeing like these little microbes like multiply, have colonies, grow veins, like build cities, build colonies, like all on like some sheetrock, bro. Like and then like send up little spores and send out toxins to kill your competitors and shit. Like, oh, we see you over
absurd.
there. They have these little spores come out. They send these little particles out, lands on them, kills their colony. So now they have more food. I'm like, yo, what the like. So yeah, it's exciting, man. I geek out in it. That's sick though, right?
Yeah, I wish everybody could see the fucking shit-eating grin on your face, dude.
No,
it's one of the best ones
that's
ever.
Amazing. Yeah,
right. Yeah, that's
never knew.
It's
that.
like sci-fi, bro.
It is. That's like,
really
that's how I saw it. I saw like battles going on.
I'm really like anything's possible, bro. Like you can't tell me that some little microbe could build a colony like with support like generals and shit.
Well, I don't want to get into it too crazy, but like the fungi does the same thing, like the mycelial network. Isn't that kind of like
it is?
It's the same thing. It's like a mycelial network.
Yeah.
And they just like they build on top of each other, but every single one is like its own independent, like it's crazy, like tiny fucking thing.
It's really like us. We're kind of the same way. Like,
dude, we're a giant bee.
We're the best. That's
colony,
where we come from, though, man. So
we're the worker bees.
We're just big in this form, but we still try to do the same shit.
Oh yeah.
Gotta get rid of the colony. Fuck this motherfucker. Like, every day, like, nah, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. Like, or I'm gonna put these walls up to stop these people, or whatever.
It's so stupid. That's what I was saying about the borders earlier, though. It's like you put up these fake borders, and it's like, all right, yeah, let me go from fucking New York to California. It's like, nah, you know what? I want to go to the western side of North America, and hang out in the redwood forest, not fucking.
A lot of people think North America is just the United States.
No. I would love to go to fucking like Vancouver. I'd love to go to fucking Alaska. I'd love to go to Nova Scotia. There's a lot of places up there. I'd love to go to the fucking Arctic Circle.
Be sick.
Be nice.
I mean, it's never gonna happen.
Why not?
Dude, because I don't know if
it's tough to get there.
I don't know if I. Well, not only just that, but I don't know if I'd ever really commit to that. Like, if I had the opportunity,
where would you go?
Oh shit, dude!
Let's go. You got one place to go. Where would you go?
Where would I go? Like, obviously on Earth, right?
Yeah, I mean, let's keep it local.
Shit. If I had one place I could go, oh man. I'm not sure there's one place that I can pinpoint. Maybe Egypt.
Oh, that would be sick. That's a good choice.
I think Egypt would be cool. But or Sumer. But there's not much of that left.
Yeah, that's what
and it's in Iraq and it's, shit's kind of weird over there.
Yeah.
So I'm probably not going to Iraq. But yeah, probably Egypt, dude, because there's a lot there. There's a lot. There's a lot to take in there. If I had one place to go, what about you? What about you guys? Where would you go? It's hard because there's so many places.
I want to go to Machu Picchu someday.
Oh, that'd be sick too.
That'd be sick too.
Fuck yeah, do ayahuasca
over there. I plan on going there at some point.
Let's start planning it, dude.
Yeah,
because we're going on an ayahuasca
cool
retreat.
To go there.
That's sick. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd still go to Egypt, though.
Yeah,
Egypt.
for sure. There's
Can't lose.
Machu Picchu's fucking
Earth
dope.
is beautiful.
Can't
There's so many
lose.
places. I mean, you could just...
Dude, there's like Titicaca and all that shit down there. There's a lot. They're finding a lot of new places too, right there, same area. What about you, Irv? Where would you go? Gotta keep it local though.
I'm gonna go to fucking Compton.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, man. I wanna
I was close to Compton and I was told not to go there.
Oh, word?
Oh, well, yeah. Like, I mean, friends told me. They're like, dude, don't go to Compton. Like, you probably shouldn't go to Compton. Huh?
Yeah, I guess so. You probably shouldn't go to fucking South End or fucking South Troy neither. Like, I mean, cats bust.
I mean, I like South Troy.
South Troy's fun.
Yeah.
All gangsters out there and shit.
Dude, shit's been wild lately.
Yeah.
Down at the Blue Star and shit.
Shoot, bro.
Shit's been stupid out here.
I can't fuck with them like that. Like, I used to call out young dudes like, yo, chill, why the fuck you doing that, man? Like, now they'll just blast your shit. So I'm just like,
yeah, that is what it
you're
is.
ignorant fuck. Like, if you're younger, I'll try to, you know, or if you seek out, like, if you're looking to, like, do something positive, like, I'll fuck with you. But, like, if you're older, but if you're young, like, I'm looking out for you. Like, yo, what's up, you know?
Yeah.
Like, be a positive role model.
You kind of
like,
have to give them the benefit of the doubt because they are still young.
yeah.
And anybody can change.
You got OGs, like.
But these kids are getting fucking wilder and wilder out here. Like, wilder. I don't know if I got a chance to tell you. I told Chab about it, dude. I was sitting in my car outside of my house. And there was, like, a group of kids that had, like, literally fucking, like, were, like, kind of posted up behind my car. And literally, like, two of them, dude, walked by my car and tried to open my door. Right. Now these are little fucking kids. Like, now, obviously.
What age you thinking? Yes.
I'm thinking, dude, if I had to guess, probably 14.
Okay.
And
So
probably one of them was like 14, dude, and one of them was probably maybe 10.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And what was crazy about it was, it's like, now I'm sitting in my car, my light's on, you know, I'm hanging out, I'm on my phone, dude, I'm probably smoking or something, chilling. And he tries to open my door. And I'm like, listen, bro, this is the wrong car, homie, because I don't call the cops. Like, I'm not that guy. You know, I'm going to break your fucking arm off, you know? And luckily, like, my door was locked because, like, I would have felt bad. Like, because now what? Like, you're open my door for one of two reasons. Either you're just being a douchebag and you're whatever, and you're going to run, whatever, or you're trying to rob me or something.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and now, I don't know. These little kids, man, are just brazen. They're brazen. Like, they don't give a shit. They don't care. Like, I literally got out. Dude, listen, I'm not going to chase you, dude, but listen, I'll scare the shit out of you. And I had my nephew. I had my nephew fucking take care of it also. So that was cool. That was awesome.
Nice.
But in any event, you know, it's fucking wild, dude. I'm hoping Troy gets his shit together.
Yeah. Albany's crazy.
Albany's wild,
Albany
too.
was, what, 4 shootings yesterday?
4.
4 in one day?
Four yesterday.
I think they all got hit, too, right? So
no
it wasn't like
way.
Yeah, there were 4.
They didn't miss.
What the fuck, dude? You think it's all related? You think all this shit?
Bro, I don't even know, like, any of these people.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, yo, Brian's son is out there shooting people. Like, I don't even know this new generation. Like,
No.
you know, the older generation I knew, like, and I could say, like, yo, chill. Like, I know your father. These kids are just out there, bro.
Nah, you're just in the way.
In the way.
Nah, you're just in the way.
Yeah.
It's fucking horseshit.
Just
dude.
crazy because it's like, it's sad. Like, I got to look at young black dudes in the hood like that. Like, because I'm a target.
Yeah.
For them. Like, you know what I mean? You're a target for them. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so it's
sure.
like, I'm out there, but I'm still like, I got to keep my head on a swivel. Don't mean because my skin's fucking black. Like, I'm good all day in the hood. Like, somebody won't peel my cap back.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
it might be more likely.
yeah,
And
exactly.
And the way it is around here right now, you get hit just on accident.
Yeah.
On
They're
accident.
just firing.
Yeah.
They're just
Well,
firing.
Wasn't there a time you were in the hood, dude, and fucking there was
I was
a drive-by?
doing an open house, bro. bullets whizzing by me. 2:30 in the afternoon.
Oh,
you still interested in the property, sir?
Yeah. He's like,
fucking bullets flying by.
He's like, nah, I'm good. But they stood outside like bullets are. These dudes was from Turkey. I was looking at it. Bullets whizzing. They just was like, so I think the windows. And I'm like, yeah, you dudes are like, oh, these dudes are joking down there with their little pea guns and shit. Like whatever. Ping, ping, ping. But I dove.
Yeah.
I fucking dove.
hell yeah, you get the fuck up out of there.
I fucking dove. And what sucked, bro, is
you
like,
have to, dude.
I'm working out there. I'm at the open house. I call the cops, right? The cops were like all over me, bro. Like, I orchestrated the shit. And I'm like, yo, chill out. Like, I know Justin, like, he's a cop in that neighborhood, the beat cop in that neighborhood. But these detectives, like, I've never seen them before. But they was pressing me, bro. Like, I was a part of the problem. I'm like,
what the fuck?
I was involved in
like
this
working,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, and I'm working, doing an open house. And they're questioning me, asking me the same question multiple times. I'm like what the?
Bro.
I'm like, yo.
Trying to trip you up.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding
like
me,
he's
bro?
the shooter?
Yeah, I fucking shut.
Match the description.
How
many? It's not even a joke. Like, how many times you probably heard that?
Nah, bro. Yes. But these dudes,
no, I'm sorry.
These dudes knew I was in the right.
That's good enough.
But still were like
sad.
And that kind of made me feel a certain way, and I shut down, and I was like, "Fuck your investigation."
Yeah.
Like, you figure it out.
And
there's
they wonder why
everywhere.
people don't want to cooperate.
They're like, there's cameras everywhere. They're like calling me on the phone. Oh, we want to get a statement. I'm like, fuck y'all on your statement.
Eat a dick.
Yeah.
You didn't want to fucking help a second ago.
Yeah. Now you want me to, like, so you could give them my address.
Yeah, right.
Dude, that's a
full government.
Fucking crazy. And then to have it on the flip side too. Like, where's the in between? Like, you don't like. I mean, yeah, you have a friend that's like the beat cop or whatever, but where's the in between? If you showing a house and getting arrested for it,
yes,
or being shot at.
Wow.
And
on the opposite end.
On the opposite end. And then still being treated the same. You guys,
shit.
What the fuck, dude?
I didn't even think about that.
It just crossed my mind because I remember, like, the last time we had spoke, we had talked about you had gotten arrested trying to show a property.
Yes, putting cuffs, putting it back in the car. Gave him my New York State license, like, first thing, like, bang, Irv Ackerman, New York State license, bro. Here's my real estate license. Like, I'm showing this property. It's on the market for sale. I live at 2424 4th Avenue. I work with the mayor. I just sold the city of Waterville.
I do not have a gun.
I just sold the city of Waterville
I'm not
a property.
Resisting. Yeah, dude. It's
turn around. Up. Click, click.
What?
In the car, bro. Took my phone. Left me detained. My client came. Bugged the fuck out. Like, yo, you guys got Irv Ackerman in the back of a fucking police car? Get him the fuck out of there right now. You guys fucked up. So they let me out. They're like, hey, buddy, if you just identified yourself, everything,
the ID wasn't good enough.
Everything would have never went. I'm like,
so the ID wasn't.
I
good
said
enough.
to him, I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Fucking
I gave you my ID, all my shit. I told you who I. Come on, bro. Like,
yeah, that's horseshit, dude.
And motherfuckers still, like, motherfuckers I call my family was like, even like, Irv, there's more to the story. Like some of my
didn't
white
listen somewhere along the lines, Irv.
Some of my white family and friends, like, come on, Irv. Like, knowing who I am, bro, are still like, come on, Irv. I know there's more to the story.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't just do that to you.
They
didn't just, you did something, right? Did you have weed in the car or like...
What the who the fuck cares if I did?
It doesn't matter. Exactly, bro.
Who the fuck cares?
And that shit hurts more than them doing that shit to me. Like, coming from people that know my character and who I am that are still going to question, like, oh, like, nah, maybe he's making this shit up. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
Yo, my friend was like, yo, let's suit him right now. I'll get you $150K. I'm like,
I ate that right up.
I had the political job, bro. So I'm like,
and you live there. Like, you want to deal with that for $150,000? You're a hardworking man. You're gonna make that anyway.
Yeah.
So you gotta live
jam you up every time.
Yeah.
Waterville. Say you come home from a job one night at 11. You're one of the only cars on the streets in Water Elite, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, there's Irv.
Oh, there he is, right? Yeah,
they'll roll through that stop sign, get him."
Yeah, man. It is, but I don't let that shit stop me.
Hell no, bro. You're fucking blowing up right now.
You gotta keep moving, bro. I know the game.
Fucking
I know
digging
the system. Let's rock.
Hell yeah. Get after it.
And more importantly, you're not doing any. Not only are you not doing anything wrong, you're doing good. So it's like you have that on your side. So yeah, that's a good thing to have on your side. That's one thing I've always felt is like if you have right on your side, it's gonna work out for you somewhere along the line.
Absolutely, dude. And there's not one. I've never heard one person say anything negative ever about Irv. Ever. Like, not once. Ever. Ever, dude.
No.
So, I mean, it speaks for itself. So, anybody that even fucking the white friends that would be questioning you, dude, is beyond me.
I am about to send.
Shit's beyond
I got to
me.
send them to you from now on. They're like, listen, I got just the guy for you to speak to.
Yo.
Hey, Ed, I got another one who needs some therapy.
Yo, for real?
Please,
physical
bro.
therapy.
Yeah, physical therapy. Yes.
Hey, come on over to the gym. Yo.
I think we just created a business, bro.
Yeah.
Send them to the fucking gym.
There's a fine line there between that and intimidation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I got to kind of keep it
clean, man.
Clean, right?
Yeah.
You know, but yo, so I guess we'll start getting wrapped up, man. We're at fucking an hour and 46 minutes now, dude.
Nice.
So
I think we did it again.
Yeah.
My first one is
yeah. I wanted to shoot for 2 hours, dude. Like I like doing them for like 2.5, dude. But like it's already getting late tonight.
It's a commercial break, you know. 15 minutes of commercial.
Pick it up again.
Yeah. This was fun, guys. You guys are amazing. I love you guys.
It's fun hanging out for sure.
Dude, it's the best.
The vibrations.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Gotta do it more.
Yeah, it's what I wish that every time we hung out, I had like the fucking shit. Just like, hey, let's fucking set it up.
It up, right?
Yeah, I was telling Chap about how we were golfing, right? And I really want to get Ski on. Ski's being called out. Joe Ski is getting is getting called out right now because he has a list full of excuses of why he is not on the podcast. And
scared of Irv.
He's scared of Irv.
He's running, man. Right? He's running. I think he's Roy Jones.
That'd be the roast.
Roast dude, special. He is. It would be so much fun, and we're gonna try to set it up, dude. And I feel like that would probably.
You need to get some really big earphones though for that.
Oh my god, dude! I don't know if I have.
He already started. He can't help it.
Yeah,
1-0.
Yeah,
I can't. Yeah.
1-0 already.
Special order those headphones.
We can't. Oh my god, dude. Yeah. Well, I don't want to order him, dude, because he won't commit.
He won't commit.
I can't be having some fucking giant headphones,
earbuds.
Shit, they would be fucking. Those are custom. Should bring your own headphones, Ski.
Yo, tell him Joe Namath is signing autographs.
Oh my god, dude, he'd be here in a hot second. Yeah, fuck. He's so funny with that shit.
Right. It's not fair. He's not here.
Yeah, he's not here.
He's not here. This
not
is
here.
fucked up. But
he's not here.
He's just getting warmed up too.
Right, I know, right? But in any event, I'm gonna try next couple episodes, to get us all back together again if we can. And dude, just have fun, man. I had a ton of fun on this episode, and it was cool to not really have to put anything together and just fucking vibe, man. Just chill.
Yep.
Talk about some shit. It was fun. I appreciate you dudes.
Yeah.
Yes, man. Thank you.
It was great.
So, everybody listening, Irv Ackerman, Jay Chaplin, fucking peace out. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Nonsensical Knowledge Podcast. Don't forget to support local music, art, and business. And while you're at it, if you're feeling like you need to get a haircut, stop over to Straight Razor Society Barbershop located at 99 Broad Street, Waterford, New York. My man Joe Kinney over there will take care of you and get you looking right. Check out the Facebook page at Straight Razor Society or call 321-6607 to schedule your appointment. Also, if you're looking to buy or sell a house, check out Venture Realty Solutions, the premier full-service real estate brokerage. Every step of the way, my dude Irv Ackerman is there to help you out. Get in touch on Facebook at Venture Realty Solutions. Yo, is your house dirty? Want to give your house, deck, or fence a good cleaning? Call First Choice Contracting to get it all pressure washed. These dudes are amazing. They do everything. Pressure washing, gutters, gutter cleaning. Give Steven a call at 518-860-9371 or stop by www.first-choice-gc.com. Also, if you have any mold or a property that needs to be cleaned or demoed, residential or commercial, call Clean Environmental Solutions at 518-417-2308 now for an estimate. Certified mold removal and property cleanouts. Thanks again for listening to this episode of the Nonsensical Knowledge Podcast. Be sure to stop by our YouTube page, like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page at Nonsensical Knowledge for more information, updates, and content.